32 FM,
the Pioneer Joy Station.
32 FM,
the station admired by other radio stations.
32 FM, baby.
One tagline is never enough. 32 FM, 94.9. Filling the world with laughter.
Are you ready? Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Alright, we're back with the Papers Review, 32 FM 94.9. We bring you the major headlines out of the papers this morning, do the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions. My name is Kenny. Good morning to you. We'll take a look at the pages of the Punch, the Premium Times, the Daily Post, the Vanguard, the Nation newspaper, amongst a bunch of papers this morning. Let's start off with the pages of the Daily Post. Major headline: 2027 APC threats as Atiku, Obi, Amechi, El-Rufai, others unite against Tinubu. PDP shifts neck meeting. Saraki panel continues peace talks. Coalition meeting turns chaotic as Jigawa delegates storm Atiku Obi gathering in Abuja. Anti-Tinubu coalition safe even if all governors join APC. Former SG Babacha. Elsewhere, tension in Benue community as soldiers allegedly kill 3 youths in Guma. Senate leader faults opposition for labeling NAS rubber stamp. Ogun State reports lowest increase in food prices. MBS, they can never break us. Cubana chief priest meets Tinubu. 2027, it's time to build trust among ourselves, Obi tells North. Taraba Khan condemns deadly attacks on Munga Lalau, Munga Doso communities. Kano needs new political leaders. Kwakwanso Ganduje have failed Sheikh Khalil. Kebbi 2027, we won't cede party leadership to newcomers. ADC chairman. Atiku Peter Obi, Tinubu will plant moles around them. Adinyoju on chaos during coalition meeting. 2027 will conclude coalition talks in 1 or 2 weeks. ADC National Chairman Owosu. Atiku will be spotted together at political event in Abuja. Take a couple more. Naira appreciates massively against dollar on week basis. Port refinery shut down. Petron makes fresh demands on NPCL. Alright, taking headlines from the Punch newspaper now. PDP boils as Makinde Wike battle for control. NDPHC decries 600 billion naira electricity debt, stranded 2,000 megawatts. Nigerian players abroad, that's sports related there. 147 emo kidnap, murder suspects in police net. PENCOM insists PFO owners, vendors must have PCC. DSS plans schools, religious centers to tame terrorism. Regbeshola rules out alliance for Oshun 2026 poll. Tax bills scrutiny should National Assembly not Tinubu's rubber stamp. Bamidele 2027 Buri's camp welcomes Obi to be LP candidate. UTME reset 200,000 score above 200. 2027 Atiku Obi Amechi caught Northern Power Block. Alright, some headlines you find from the Metro Plus pages of the Punch. 147 emo kidnap. 147 emo kidnap murder suspects in police net. Lagos arrests 277 pickpockets, street urchins. NDLEA arrests Britons, recovers 6.5 billion naira drugs in Lagos rivers. Residents decry deplorable ICT building in Ogun School. 7 Nigerians, Ghanaians face trial for defrauding 350 victims in India. On the business side of the punch, you find these stories. NDPHC decries 600 billion naira electricity debt, stranded 2,000 megawatts. Pencom insists PFO owners, vendors must have PCC, and insurance firm appoints new CEO. Politics-related stories. PDP shifts next meeting. Oshun 2026, no alliance with any group individuals, says Aregbesola. Atiku will be ready to back neutral candidate to unseat Tinubu, ADC national chair. Compulsory voting, a cure for apathy or threat to freedom. Alright, you find these stories in the pages of the Premium Times. JAMB releases rescheduled UTME results, 71% scored below 200. Crisis, Wike attacks Makinde. Others says he'll fight on. Fate of Nigerian medical students who studied in Sudan hangs in balance. Nigeria will not spend dime to establish a national carrier, Kiamo. NCC mandates telecom operators to inform consumers of service outages. JAM technical officers commend Registrar Oloyede. Police order heavy security deployment around Ondo churches, mosques over attack threat. IPI calls for recall of Channel's TV crew expelled from 𝐂𝐒𝐿 government house. Alright, more headlines from the Premium Times. Ndume hails Tinubu over appointment of Northerners to top federal agencies. Niger governor announces 20-year development plan for Bida. Tinubu's mining reforms yield 6-fold increase in revenue. It's $800 million foreign investment. Alake and 4 victims escape from kidnappers. Police. From the Daily Trust, questions over Port Harcourt refinery shut down after $1.5 billion rehabilitation. Coalition Atiku will be meet Northern Group. 30 killed in Taraba communal clash. NCC orders telecoms to alert customers for major outages. Coalition Atiku will be meet Northern Group. Nigeria Daily, executive versus legislator. What should the relationship be? Dramas delegates disrupt Atiku Obi coalition meeting. PDP crisis worsens as Wike pulls out of agreements. Blames Makinde. Babache Lawal, even if all governors join APC, anti-Tinubu coalition won't be affected. Right, I'll take headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. Major one, anti-Tinubu coalition, Atiku Obi, others shop for platform. 21,082 candidates absent as 99% scored below 200 in rescheduled UTME JAMB. 2027, Tinubu's endorsements fake, not what Nigerians want. Atiku, PDP. Total Energy shareholders seek action on unclaimed dividend. Signature Bank, I'll take that again. Signature Bank reports strong financial performance. First full year profitability. Stock market sentiment returns negative. CBN maintains 27.5% NPR. Trump defends block on foreign students at Harvard. Nasima boss asks investors to leverage Nigeria as gateway to Africa's 1.4 billion naira market base. Democracy not doing so well. Military rule not alternative. Zamani Lekwat. Elsewhere, Lagos gives traders, mechanics ultimatum to vacate Marine Bridge. And this one says, Rice industry under threat by selective waivers, others, stakeholders. We'll take a commercial now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis with headlines on the Papers Review this morning. Stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest deep. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you no day complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We no go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new 𝐿TEL Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the 𝐿TEL Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. 𝐿TEL. A reason to imagine.
Welcome to Bet Great. Bet on sports. Confirm bonus up to 350% and stand a chance to win with Bet Great. You can cash out and auto cash out whenever you want. So you're always in charge. Na casino game you want? You can pilot yourself with Bet Great on Aviator and much more. And be in cruise control. Join using promo code GOAL and get your welcome free bet. Experience these and much more in our shops or online on betgreat.com. Be great. Bet Great. Bet responsibly. Only 18 plus.
Kò bá jẹ́ 24, 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh, everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny Pasta, enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. Golden Penny Pasta, great taste, good nutrition.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Alright, glad to have you back with us. 32 FM 94.9, the Papers Review. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines this morning. My name is Kenny Durutsilu. Joining me for the analysis this morning is Mr. Yomi Ogunlola. Good morning, sir.
And how are you doing this morning?
I'm very well, Barrister. Good morning to you. Hope you had a great weekend.
Oh, yes. Presently at Oyo.
Oh.
So, yes. But what I noticed, and which I think you guys really have to work on, The reception in Oyo is not very, very good. So I think something really has to be done about that.
No.
There are quite a number of people here who love the station.
No, right. All right, Barca, let's get into some of the stories. I have one here from the Punch newspaper. And yes, Atiku Obi Amechi caught Northern Power Bloc. Is that headline out of the Punch ahead of the 2027 election? Opposition leaders Atiku, Obi Amechi and others actively courting northern political leaders to unite against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's a report out of the Punch. We hear there was a closed-door meeting in Abuja that was focused on rallying support from the north. The gathering was also marred by a disruption by Jigawa delegates over who is fit to speak on their behalf. I'd like you to speak on that, Barrister. The disruption from Jigawa delegates, does this reveal some lack of cohesion or togetherness for individuals who want to rescue the country? They can't seem to agree on who to speak for them.
Well, you cannot overrule such occurrences. They are natural occurrences, People have a right to ventilate their grievances, and I think naturally that was what the delegates from Jigawa did. They wanted representation for themselves and through their chosen members. And I think that was not out of place. But more of the reasons why we frown at the reaction of government to the indigenes of the Federal Capital Territory that had besieged the National Assembly, calling for the appointment of one of them to represent their interest, in the newly constituted board for the FCT Development Commission. So I think when it comes to matters like this, credence should be given to the interest of the people, because this is one of the ways that the Constitution spelled out for the people's participation. Now, having said that, I don't see anything wrong in political parties coming together, to form a coalition if they have the interest of the nation at heart and not personal interests overriding the good of the community. It is not a bad idea. If you remember, it is the same way the APC was able to enthrone itself. It was a coalition between the ACN, the CPC, a part of APGA, and some others. So there is really nothing wrong in what is happening. If they believe that they have the magic, to bring Nigeria back on track, why not? The only issue that I feel very, very concerned about is that of self-interest. It must not be propelled by self-interest. For instance, they must not be fixated on one candidate as the one in all for the position of president, because I think that has been the main issue over the months and the years. So if they can resolve that amicably, there is really nothing wrong in coming together, forming a coalition to remove a government that is non-performing.
All right, Barrister, I'd like you to speak on this strategy that they're employing, courting the Northern Bloc. Do you think it's a formidable or winning strategy?
Well, right now, I think if they put their acts together very well, they can really sway voters in the North. Because right now, I think there is a level of discontent in the North, particularly with the economic policies of the present administration. And don't forget, for most of the elections we've been having, the highest number of votes do come from the north. And I want to believe this will be one of the reasons why they would think, that hurting the north will be an advantage for them.
All right, so let's take a look at another one. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has declared his withdrawal from all previously reached agreements aimed at resolving the ongoing crisis within the PDP, pledging to continue the struggle until justice is achieved. In a statement released yesterday, Wike expressed concern over what he described as consistent breaches of agreed resolutions, specifically blaming Oyo State Governor 𝐂𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐒 for fueling the party's internal problems. I'll take some quotes from the statement that was released. It says, 𝐂𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐒 has connived with Peter Mba of Enugu State to orchestrate the summoning of the meeting of so-called Southeast leaders to recommend that if Ude Okoye was not adopted as secretary, they would pull out of the PDP. Barrister, what do you make of some of the allegations and, the developments within the PDP?
Yes, thank you very much. I don't really know what is happening, within that party. But it is most unfortunate to know that a party that once was the biggest and one most structures in Nigeria and indeed in Africa could go the way the PDP is going. One of the surprising things about what is happening now is if anyone would expect a Wike who is enjoying power and money and influence as a minister of the Federal Capital Territory would want to do anything to offset that. You cannot be here and be there. Right now, Wike is here and there, and that is really surprising. So if the PDP is expecting Wike to do something that would allow the party to unseat the APC, they will be living in a fool's paradise. Because I believe that Wike would rather consolidate on the power he presently wields. You can see all that happened in Rivers State, and you want a man to throw all of that away and come back to the PDP that is not still very sure can take power from the APC. That would be too high a dream. So if I were the members of PDP, I would have asked for not only the suspension. If there is anything more than that can be done to a member who has or who is not acting as should, then I would do so. For instance, there is nothing stopping them from removing Wike as a member of that political party. Because for now, as far as I am concerned, Wike is nothing but a mole. He's nothing but a mole in the PDP. He is satisfied with where he is content with it, and he wants that to continue. Nigerians love power. I have not seen where a Nigerian would willingly relinquish power, and PDP should be wiser. So I think that the PDP really needs to sit down and consider very, very seriously the role of Wike as a member of the PDP, because as far as I am concerned, Wike remains only a mole within PDP. But that is not to say that if there are issues that need to be resolved by the party, that they all sit down and work harmoniously towards the resolution of those problems. It is shameful for PDP to be going the way we are saying it from outside. It is really very, very shameful. I think they should put their acts together.
Barrister, what do they really stand to lose? That's the PDP now, if they let Wike go. Why is this man having such a hold, on this party?
Well, you see, because the PDP itself has not taken a positive stand on Atiku Abubakar. And I think he has been the major problem in that party. And if I were to be in Atiku Abubakar's shoes, for the interest of Nigeria, I would have told them, look, don't worry about me. I am the father of the party, and I want to remain as that. Let us look for a formidable candidate to represent the party. I can assure you, if Atiku can come out as boldly as that to renounce his candidacy in the coming elections, I can assure you the PDP will come back together again. That has been the main issue, that is dividing the fold. Every other issue is resolved. Who is to be the secretary of the party, who is to be the national chairman of the party, and so on and so forth. Those are very, very, easily resolvable problems. I think the main issue is the role Atiku wants to play in the party. Perhaps they are also looking at the possibility of an Atiku, considering, the vote he was able to garner in the last elections, that they can still do with that. But I believe that Atiku can work from the background and still get those votes. But fronting Atiku would definitely dissuade majority of southern members of the PDP who believe that power should remain in the south. So right now, if PDP wants to move, in line with that principle of rotation, which is what they do, then a southern candidate would be much better. And let them work together to ensure, that happens, and they all give support, to such a candidate.
All right, we take another headline. Tax bill scrutiny showed National Assembly not Tinubu's rubber stamp. Bamidele, the leader of the Senate, has rejected claims by opposition parties that the National Assembly under President Bola Tinubu's administration is merely a rubber stamp institution.
I laugh. In the history of this democracy, this republic, from 1999, I don't think we have had a legislature as bad and as unrepresentative of the people as we have in this current legislature. You have heard it. I think it was Tunde Bakari the other time, who was also lamenting about the role of the National Assembly, in current dispensation. When Akpabio came, he said there was nothing wrong with the National Assembly working with the executive, not fighting them. I do agree, but there is a difference between working with and working for. What Nigerians are saying is a National Assembly that is working for the current administration, that is the executive, and not working with it. There are so many areas where the president has overstepped constitutional provisions and structures in River State.
Yeah.
And again, exactly, the award of the contract of the Lagos Calabar project that did not go through due process. These are some of the things, that because they are representatives of the people and they should speak the people's minds. For a majority of Nigerians, what Bamidele said will just be taken as another of those jokes that emanate from the legislature. Nigerians see it in the National Assembly or the legislature as working for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that does not augur well for our nascent democracy.
All right, headline from the Nation newspaper: Why I May Not Contest Again After 2027 by Peter Obi. He seems to suggest that he may not be able to contest for the presidency after 2027. He said the 2027 general elections may be his final shot at the presidency. Barsha, you think that 2027 is a make or mar for Peter Obi, rather?
You see, Nigerian politicians don't believe them. It depends on what side of the bed they wake up when they make such pronouncements. And particularly in our own politics here in this climate, lies appears to be, an accepted strategy, or tactics of politics. In any case, if he says that, that will be laudable, because for people like me, I don't see any reason why such people should still remain in politics. People like Atiku Abubakar, people like Obi, people like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. These are generations, a generation of politicians that have given a very, very terrible impression of what democracy actually is. We need a new breed. We need new minds. We don't want this old school again. Let them go and rest in their respective houses. Whatever they have taken, let them go away. If they don't give it back, God will know a way of getting it back from them.
Right.
So, apart from Obi coming out to say that, Nigerians are also saying that, please leave the stage, get out, and let good people with conscience, people who are desirous of putting Nigeria on the map as as a country of pride, returning Nigeria back to its greatness.
All right, Barisa.
These people are not take us anywhere.
We have to go into commercial now. When we come back, it'll be time to take your reactions on the papers review this morning. Stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Bro, I'm really tired of being in the friend zone.
Why? It's lovely.
You can't be serious.
100%. Take Shadi, for example. She's strictly a friend. She mentioned my name at Betano, and I got 1,000 Naira free bet.
Friend zone it is then.
Now everyone wants to be in the friend zone. Refer a friend at Betano, and both of you will receive a 1,000 Naira free bet. Betano. The game starts now. Bet responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new 𝐿 Smart Router, for just 25,000 Naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the 𝐿 Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. 𝐿, a reason to imagine.
ẹ̀yin fans mi.
It's okay.
ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àsáàpù.
It's okay.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
Welcome to Bet Great. Bet on sports. Confirm bonus up to 350% and stand a chance to win with Bet Great. You can cash out and auto cash out whenever you want. So you're always in charge. Na casino game you want? You can pilot yourself with Bet Great on Aviator and much more. And be in cruise control. Join using promo code GOAL and get your welcome free bet. Experience these and much more in our shops or online on betgreat.com. Be great. Bet Great. Bet responsibly. Only 18 plus.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, it's time to take your reactions to some of the headlines this morning. The phone line is open, 0906 2000 949. Again, 0906 2000 949 is the number. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Barrister. My name is Tonya Brown. Well done to all of you this morning. Barrister, you have spoken so well this morning about the problem in PDP. But I'm glad this morning too that Barrister 𝐒𝐿 have been cooking for the public and then they have consumed it. But now the public is cooking for him. I hope you'll be able to consume it. The truth is, I'm also glad that part of the G5 had woken up and felt that 𝐒𝐿 had been leading them to the wrong place and they are now refusing to follow him. I am glad too that His Excellency Governor Makinde and Peter Mbah, quite decent human being, nice, quiet man. The governor of Oyo State, Makinde, quite a decent people. So I know that I want 𝐒𝐿 to fight. He said he want to fight now.
Right.
Let him fight and let me see where the fight will take him to. The people that are cooking for him now are decent people and they are ready to deal with him, to show him that he has been leading them to the wrong direction.
No.
The problem is the mold, like the barrister said.
Right.
Is the mold in PDP. He wants to destroy the PDP to create way for APC and the President Tinubu in 2027.
Right.
And this big crop of people that are out are ready to deal with him now and claim their mandate in PDP. And finally, this National Assembly is working for.
All right, the phone line again, 0906 2000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I
Yeah.
want to share your corner from Onara. Good morning to our barrister. See, about the PDP issue. PDP, no peace as long they allow 𝐒𝐿 to remain inside that party. I think the best way for them is to expel him. It's to spread the PDP because a man with genuine intention will not rush to media house almost all the time. Maybe he has a lot to discover on it, but he has turned his answer toward marketing instead of virtue. Maybe because of the ambition. So APC is trying to use him to stabilize PDP for his own selfish interest. And the best way for Saraki Constitution Committee can is to expel him. And if they expel him, everyone will not fall. That is the bitter truth. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your reaction. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Welcome, yes.
Yeah, this is Tolu from UI.
All right, go ahead.
It's concerning the crisis in PDP. You see, one person is not bigger than the party. And just like journalists have said, 𝐒𝐿 is being used. And thank God that the people surrounding him are now more wiser now. Yes, the likes of our government in Oyo State, at least we knew what transpired during the last general election. And thank God that the governor now know better. See, 𝐒𝐿 is only crowd far. He's trying foul now that he knows that he does not have any structure in PDP again. River State is gone, and his G5, they are no longer following his orders. So as far as I'm concerned, they should show 𝐒𝐿 the way out of PDP so that party can have some sanity. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you for your time. Appreciate that. Again, 0906 2000 949. Let's try this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, Wale is my name. I'm calling from the ring.
All right, Wale, let's hear you.
I just want to comment on this 𝐒𝐿 issue that barrister is romancing. 𝐒𝐿 has achieved the greatest prize, the biggest goal that he wants to achieve. Disrupting PDP against the last election was the real goal. And if the governor of Oyo State and his likes are just waking up now, then they've been fooled. Good morning. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you. 0906 2000 949. We're also live on Facebook. That's 32FM 949 Fenya on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Principal Mayor Adefusi calling from Apata.
All right, good morning.
Regarding the statement credited to Peter Obi that he would not contest after 2027. Well, any words coming from they know how to play their games. It is PDP that I will urge. That I will also urge Peter Obi to go to PDP so that they can wrestle power from the APC. That's my submission regarding that.
everyone in the studio.
Good morning.
Yeah, John Olariwaju is calling from Agbo. On the issue of UK and Makinde and the rest, to me, let them continue their fight. I think they know what they were fighting for. I don't think that they are fighting because in last election, both of them, they were together, there, having her together to support the president, and if the president won the elections. So I don't know why they are fighting now. So definitely there is something that we don't know, that knowing to them. And moreover, even the wicked, they know, PDP knows that if they send him away, it's even difficult to send him away, because the body that are responsible is the executive of the PDP. They are the one that can send him. Even the next step, we can have their own people there. Right. So once they have divided, so it's going to be difficult to send Wike away. That's the problem they are facing now. So to me, let them continue their fight. That's their own problem, Sha.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution there. Let's take some reactions on Facebook. Tulope Ademi says, I do not know Governor 𝐶𝐈𝐒 Makinde could be this powerful to the extent of making the almighty Wike jittery and crying foul, because the Wike that we all know won't be talking this way if he still has the upper hand. But I must say that it seems the governor has known better that Wike is not after his selfish interests. This simply implies that PDP as a party will soon come back to life and might be formidable ahead of 2027 elections, because Wike will soon leave once he does not have an enabling environment any longer. Thank you for that one. Buluwatife Ademi Juwon says, secure environment is essential for growth and development. I urge the federal government and Mr. President to prioritize maximum security for lives and property, thereby creating a conducive atmosphere of progress. I'll take another reaction. Oluwaseun Ruth says, the crisis going on in the PDP is so obvious. Mr. Wike is not ready to allow his party take over the mandate come 2027. Because for him to come out and tell Nigerians Governor 𝐶𝐈𝐒 Makinde is the problem of PDP is just a game of politics, as usual, which I believe this is for his selfish interest towards maintaining his position in APC. I believe we Nigerians are wiser now and would vote for personality and not political parties. God bless Nigeria. Miriam Yetunde says, Mr. Minister Wike's statement raises concern about his loyalty to the party. My appeal to Nigerians is to prioritize character and performance when voting, rather than party affiliation alone. May wisdom guide our electoral decisions. I'll take one more message on Facebook. Toluwa Lashe Detola says Atiku should go and learn about politics from President Tinubu, because if care is not taken for him to unite together and settle their differences in the PDP come 2027 election, is going to lose again. All right, thank you for the reactions. I do appreciate all the comments on Facebook, and of course those who are calling to drop their reactions as well. Thank you so much, Barrister Yomi Ogunlola, for the analysis as well. We have to go now. The paper review returns tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. My name is Kenny. Durotil with the Smart Kid Show is up next. Good morning.